Welcome back for another installment. Well, a new installment of The Amazing Race. I haven't watched The Amazing Race since these clowns.
I will get mad cow disease.
And we have the Big Brother edition, the European adventure. Hit the like and subscribe button as the intro plays. All right, instantly off the gate. I don't know. I said this at the end of my Big Brother review. I don't know how I'm going to review this show. I don't know my approach to it, so I'm just going to go off the dome as always.
Let them know, Greg.
Oh, I can show a
Honk the
picture.
horn on their ass. Toot, toot, boop, boop. Bam.
So, 13 groups or couples, not love couples, just couples, 2 people. They ended up in the Netherlands. Now, the host guy, whose name escapes me because I haven't watched since Mina and Charlotte.
His name is Phil.
He said in the beginning of the show that the game would start off at the beginning of democracy. And I instantly thought Athens. But no, they were in the Netherlands. Was it Hoorn or Horn, Netherlands? Now, I've been to the Netherlands twice on layovers on my way to Morocco. And on the way back, we actually got to go out into Amsterdam. But the thing I noticed about the Netherlands and the airport, those are the happiest people on earth. And I know whenever I say that, people are like, oh, it's because they smoke so much. Okay, I don't think they're just happy and tall. Okay, so 13 people, they just kind of dove right in, no backstory, no anything. So you see Taylor and Kyland, you see the Chaddhas, you see people I forgot about. And then all of a sudden, I forgot I couldn't stand Izzy.
I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you. And I hate your guts.
Izzy and her wife, that chick, Natalie and her sister, and Chelsea and her dad, they look identical almost. Enzo and his brother, yo Enzo is yo Enzo, and Angela and her daughter Lexi. Have I missed anybody? Yeah! Well, they instantly were on the run, as they always are on The Amazing Race, because The Amazing Race is a race to the finish line. So what do? One of the Netherlands' most prized pastimes, apparently. Human bowling sledding. Like, who thought of that? Hey, I mean, I could see some dummy thinking about that. They're drunk or high, and it's like, hey, let's take these bowling pins and this sled in the snow and let's throw each other into it. It's very jackass.
I think it's dumb.
But so they had opportunities. They had to strike before they could move on. And who moves on first? In first place? And I'm skipping through this because we're not going to be here all day. Taylor and Kyland, they were first place. It took a lot of people many tries to get there. I mean, at one point, it's like you're the last person at the school before your parents pick you up. That's how it felt. It felt empty at the end when Izzy and her wife, and Enzo and his brother, they were in last place.
I made it.
So then let's just fast forward to when they all get to meet the host. What is his name? I'm going to put it up here. I might even put a voiceover when I figure out what his name is. The guy with the pointed nose.
It's
the
Phil.
really pointy features.
Phil.
Who's been the host forever with the spiky hair. So they're all reintroducing themselves, I'm Chaddha. Ha ha ha. And Taylor and Kyland, we're a couple, and they're not a couple anymore, right? Rubina and Tucker were a couple, but Rubina's with her sister, and apparently they're not a couple anymore. And then there's Joseph. I forgot about Joseph originally. Joseph and his brother, who was on Taylor's season, and he and Taylor were dating. I never believed they were dating for a second, but I'm not going to even speak on that.
Girl, you know why.
Moving right along. So then we have Turner, and he's married. He goes by Matt, and his wife is Megan. They're together. Then we have these bitches are conspiring against me. Kat and her boyfriend. They said they didn't like each other at first, but now they're on an amazing race because they like each other. Because they did some photo shoot. The pictures came out amazing, but they didn't like each other. But she called and apologized to him. Blah blah blah. Okay, who else? Angela seems like she's gonna be the Charla and Mirla of the season, or maybe it's gonna be Kat because Kat had many meltdowns.
Knock it off.
So Taylor and Kyland won an express pass, but they didn't just win one; they won two, and they could give it to anybody. So they started whispering, "We give it to Jag and Jess." Oh, Jazz. Jag and Jess, they look identical. It's going to be hard to tell them apart. I was like, is it the nose? That's how I can usually tell people apart, is by their nose. I think the nose makes the face. But I couldn't stand Jag his season, and he's back. But why would Taylor give him an extra leg up?
Are you fucking dumb?
Like, for real. He's a comp beast. And so you gave it to him. Her rationale was, well, we could build these relationships with them. You know, oh, my earring came out. We can build these relationships with them and they're good.
Games, it'll be because you had led them to a victory.
Yeah, but now, guess what? Fast forward. Well, let's wait. We won't go there yet. So the next challenge is they have to basically navigate to find this cheese, this traditional Netherlands cheese company, and they have to stack the cheeses on a sleigh, identical, and move the stacks of cheese back to this location, and then they'll get the vote of approval by this guy. And they're dressed in these silly little outfits like they're in a barbershop quartet, but you know, it's a traditional cheese outfit in the Netherlands. And so the editing on this was kind of weird because, you know, they had to ride a bike. First of all, they had to drive, then they had to ride a bike. Then you know, the way the editing is, you don't really know where people are. But it's like at one point, this person's in the lead, this group is in the lead, then this person, they're way back. But it's like all of a sudden, they're like 5 groups way, way behind as the other groups are finishing.
We got to make it make sense.
So that was a challenge, and I don't know if I could have done it. I know I couldn't be on the Amazing Race. Like, I am an adventurous person, and I love to travel. But as a running joke, my friends and I, we say, "Oh, I know. You're adventurous like what's behind that door, not adventurous like falling out of a building." So these comps are going to get increasingly harder. So the next competition, and I found this to be interesting, because I knew this. I knew that the Netherlands was a big flower country, along with Holland, because I used to watch one of those wedding shows, and they would always fly in flowers from Holland and the Netherlands, and they supposedly have the best flowers.
Oh, I don't give a damn.
So they have to go. They navigated to this flower place where it was like six football fields in size. All these daisies, different color daisies. They had to match the daisies. So that was crazy. So, you know, they start showing up one couple by couples, and Kat was having a meltdown because she left her bandana or something. And then my niece came in the room and I missed it. I rewound back and I still didn't understand why she was really having a meltdown about that bandana. But I guess you have to keep on the outfits or whatever, or they might flag you or something. I don't know.
Do you speak sign language? Can you read lip? Let me break it down.
But in the flower shop, the thing that stood out was some of the people got to see the flowers and light, but like 6 o'clock or so, whenever it was, the ceilings came closing in and it became dark. The flower shop people were like, look, I know what your production schedule is, but these flowers need a certain amount of light and a certain amount of time. So we got to do what we have to do and keep going and schedule. Y'all not going to disrupt our flowers. our flower harvest for the year. No, you will not, Amazing Race.
Gotta go.
So, like the Rubina's sister, Kristine was so excited because she's a florist. So you would think she would zip through this, but I mean, it's kind of difficult. They're probably like on working off fumes. They probably have pretty jet lag, and it's hot inside this stadium, these 6 stadium size venue of flowers, and so they had to find the flowers. But so, back it up. Enzo and his brother Eric, was it Eric? Is that his name? They had a roadblock. They had a penalty because they were in last place. But guess what? They were in last place again. And guess what? After getting express pass, Jag and Jess were first place. And where was Taylor and Kyland? In 9th place.
Who's the dummy now?
So for the next review, I'm going to try to do a little bit better. I'm going to try, because I won't have Big Brother to contend with in my work schedule. So drop into the comments and like and subscribe. Oh, and Enzo and Eric got eliminated. And Kat made it. With all those tears, Kat made it.
I made it.
Is Kat going to be crying all season? All right, now like and subscribe and drop into those comments.